mean, there is no doubt, I think, and if you look at all the surveys and the press in the last couple of years, there's no doubt that there's a strong LEO market that is building. And there's no doubt that those satellites are going to need transportation. And what we're seeing at Virgin Orbit is that those companies who are now not just experimenters who want to throw something up for a while, but who have a real business plan, who have revenue to get, and have satellites to get to orbit, they need and they deserve what we call concierge service to space, which is dedicated service so that they can transport their satellites when they want to go, so they don't have to carry a bunch of capital, have it sitting around, and where they want to go, so they don't have to drift it for months and months to another orbit. And so that's a great opening for small launchers, and we plan to be there for our customers and give them excellent service when they want to be there, orbit on demand.
Now, Mark, you are our token representative of a satellite operator startup, or
our token disruptor.
Token disruptor. You're sitting back, listening to all of this from well-established satellite operators from around the world. What's your take on this?
Okay, all of this century, if I added them all together, the cell phone industry ships more smartphones in one business day than we do as an entire industry for the last 17 years. So we have to, where are we in the scale aspect of this? Let's look to retail and consumer electronics and how it's done. That's what it's going to end up being here. That's just what's going to happen. So if we don't turn around and prepare ourselves and the channels to get to each one of those markets, you're going to turn around and be in for a very difficult time.
In space, we can get ahead of ourselves with the excitement of, hey, I bought a router at Best Buy for $50, why can't I put it in space? Well, you can for a day or a week or a month, but eventually, in the not too long distant future, it starts failing, components start failing, things like that. And so we've taken a very careful approach, and with our partners, for instance, at Airbus and the many others, we've taken a very methodical, step-by-step approach to designing and building the satellites so that we know they'll work for the long haul. And we know that they won't create space debris. And we know that we won't have things that explode. And we know that we won't have things that come through the atmosphere and fall on the ground.
That was interesting, folks. Thank you very much.